This way you slept. The two of you. Such a lovely room. Soft colors. Firm bed. Is it a firm bed, Laura? Or is it feathery? Actually, it seems strange. I don't even know which you prefer.
You were a fool to come back here.
I never left. I thought I explained all that to you.
You don't understand. This time, they will come looking for me, and they won't stop me, because this time they're going to know that I'm alive.
What makes you think you're going to be alive?
I thought that...
You slept with him. You soiled yourself. I don't even know if I should take you back. So much easier to do away with you as I'll do away with him. But it doesn't have to be that way, Laura.
Please, let Luke live. I'll do anything.
Anything?
Anything I'm capable of.
Well, that certainly qualifies it. Speak, child. This may be your last chance.
No one can speak to you, Stavros.
They can listen, and they can obey if they want to survive.
I don't care anymore.
There's something in you, something in your eyes. Certainly not resignation. Is it fire? Is it passion? Laura, could it be desire? So young, so beautiful, so full of life, of fury, of lust. Don't you remember our times together, alone? The feel of our bodies intertwined, the depth of our passion. How long did you think I would wait before I take back what is rightfully mine?
Never!
The way I see it, it's not just Amy, it's women in general.
Speaking on behalf of women everywhere, what exactly did you mean by that?
It's nothing derogatory. I mean, it's just that, well, you know, I love women and everything. I mean, especially when they're all dolled up and everything. They look nice, they smell nice, you know.
I see. It's just when they're real you have trouble.
No, it's when they won't take no for an answer is when I have trouble.
A lot of men have that very same quirk.
Well, it's different. I mean, women are pushy, you know what I mean? Men are stubborn. Women pushy, men stubborn, see?
Having fit the entire human race neatly into two categories, would you like to give us your point?
Yeah, Amy's a jerk.
An interesting form of reasoning.
Fascinating.
I know she's like my almost sister or anything, but why do I have to bend over backwards to please her all the time?
You don't.
Yeah, all you have to do is accept her.
Amy?
Yes. She may have a couple of odd little quirks, but haven't we all, including you, my pet?
Well, what did I do?
Well, one very big thing you did was, I would say, you really hurt her feelings.
Well, I just told her the truth. I said she has no talent singing. That's all. It's true.
You don't know. She has no talent.
That's right. You might find yourself very surprised.
I think I will be surprised. If she walks out on that stage and sings one note right, I'll be surprised. If she goes on that stage and gets anything close to a lyric, I'll be in awe. And if she walks on that stage without falling on her face, I'll be flabbergasted, all right? And the band's gonna leave me. It's gonna be a mutiny. I'm gonna stand up there with an empty microphone in my hand. This is ridiculous. I'm getting something to drink.
That kid can sometimes be as impossible as you.
Me? What did I do?
It's men in general.
Oh, wait a minute. No generalities. I am not ready for that right now, thank you. Forget it.
Oh, whoever said that parenting is a full-time job knew whereof he spoke.
Well, I would say whoever said it was most definitely a parent.
I just didn't know it was going to be this hard.
Hey, it hasn't been that bad, I'd say. In many ways, it's been very good.
Sometimes. Like tonight. Oh, tonight was wonderful. And that's not a good enough word. Just to be able to look over and see Laura and have her turn and catch my eye and smile at me. Didn't even have to talk to her, just to be near her. That was enough.
Who would have ever thought that it could have turned out so nicely?
Yeah, it scares me.
Oh.
Well, lots of times when things have seemed so terrific, something happens.
Great. So much for optimism. Lesley.
You're right. That's really a stupid way to think. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be looking forward to all the wonderful things we have coming up. We've got Christmas coming and Laura's birthday.
Hey.
What?
You and me.
Yeah.
We're going to have the most incredible Christmas either one of us have ever had.
I'm up for that.
Hey, what's the story here, man? Everything in the fridge is diet, man. Diet. Everyone's on a diet, right? Hey, Amy, hurry up. Come on, we're late.
Man, wait till you see this. You'll be sorry.
Like I said, I was gonna make Mutiny on the Bounty look like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Come on, let's get him up.
I don't know, he looks pretty out.
Then we drag him. Let's go.
I never had many friends when I was a kid.
Oh, come on. You, Alan? I don't believe that.
I know. It's very hard to believe a person like me, good-looking, charming, personable. You would think I would be a shoo-in for the class presidency, wouldn't you?
Yeah, with a little, ballot box stuffing. A shoo-in, buddy.
I couldn't even get nominated.
You're a kid. I feel for you, Alan. I really do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that you hated my guts.
Oh, yeah, that was before. That was before I knew that you were just like all the rest of the other guys, you know, struggling all the time. And not knowing what you're struggling against.
You're a real friend, Jimmy Lee.
Ah, you don't have to say that.
I know I don't, but I'm saying it because I want to. You're a real friend, and I want you to know that I am your friend, too.
Well, I appreciate that.
Good. Now that we got all of that stuff out of the way, let's go have another drink.
You got it.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I think that was a knock at the door.
I think it was a tree rattling on the roof. It's a tree.
Sounds like a big tree.
Maybe if we don't pay attention, it'll go away.
Okay.
Well, isn't this cozy?
Want to snort?
What are you going to do?
You'll know soon enough.
Luke hasn't hurt anyone.
Nikos doesn't count.
You hated Mikos.
Still, he was a member of the family.
You can't accomplish anything by hurting Luke.
I just might teach you a lesson.
Please, I've already told you that I'll do anything that you want.
Yes, you will. You will do anything I want, because I am a Cassadine and you are my wife. Wake up, Mr. Mayor.
You're going to wake him up to kill him?
I'm not going to kill anyone. Not yet.
What then?
Relax, my dear. Whatever it is, it won't happen until your husband is wide awake. Tie him up.
It's a plane. It's an I don't know what it is.
Thank you, Michael. You may sit down now.
Where do you see it, though? She looks like someone from the Gone Show.
Great, a costume. That's all I need.
Hey, hold it. Why don't you look at it? Take a see before you come up with some opinion.
I don't need to look at it. I know already how it's gonna be.
Blackie's right. It's the ugliest thing since the Wicked Witch of the West.
All right, that's enough, Guy.
You're not going to like it either, Doc Rick. I know you won't.
Don't be silly. I'm sure whatever she's chosen, we're going... Oh, my.
Well, the shoes aren't exactly right, but then I didn't have time to get any.
You don't sing with your shoes.
Unless you have your foot in your mouth.
I don't know quite what to say.
You don't like it.
First impressions can be wrong.
Well, that's just because you're not exactly hip to what's going on.
Thank you.
I think it's new wave.
Wait till you hear me sing.
You are going to sing in that?
Well, of course. I mean, you have to be happening. I mean, if you want to be in the business of music.
Yeah, music. You're not going to be in the music business, Amy. You're just doing it in the band here. No
No,
music.
you never know. One thing leads to another. Next thing you know, you're on the charts.
With that outfit, you'll be lucky to make Bozo the Clown.
Would you stop it? Where do you get these things?
Well, not for me, for sure.
Probably from me.
Probably. Okay, that's enough. Whether they like it or not, this family is going to learn to have manners.
Well, I can hardly wait for this.
Neither can I. Let's go.
Yeah, might as well. I'm going to need at least 5 minutes to explain to the band what planet you're from.
Amy, good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. Break a leg.
I'll do my best.
You're gonna need a lot more than that.
Thank you. That's enough out of you. You may go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Well,
You heard me.
No.
Amy, I think you look adorable. Knock 'em dead.
I will.
Any last-minute advice here?
Be objective.
We'll see.
Won't hurt. Whatever happened to David and Ricky putting on a show in the backyard?
I think they grew up.
What happened to the kids who were supposed to come along and replace them? I don't see any around.
Well, not in this family. This family is filled with the big time.
Huh. Did you ever notice how you can't separate anymore? I mean, you can't say little kids, bigger kids, teenagers. It's like they're all coming from the same place. That's probably a cliche to say that. I'll bet that's out of date now.
No, I dig it.
Oh, don't. Make me feel worse. I don't even know how to speak English anymore.
I understand you just fine.
You know, why don't you? Because we're coming from the same place.
You know those kids?
Yes.
No. Those young adults still have a great deal to learn.
Yes, well, so do a few older adults I know.
Who's old?
Well, it depends on your point of view. You talk to Mike, everybody's old.
What does Mike know?
For his age, a lot.
Mike may be the one who's getting older, and he's merely watching us grow younger.
Was this full when you started?
Half empty.
Or half full if you're an optimist. I would really love to invite you to have a drink with me, but unfortunately, as you can see, the bottle is empty.
Helen, you already asked her.
That's right, and the offer stands.
Shame you can't.
What do you mean? What do you call this?
A tree ready to topple?
Timber!
You can go ahead and fall down if you want to, Julie. I don't care.
No. I'm going to take myself out for a little walk.
Yes.
I think the cold air is going to do me a lot of good.
A couple of aspirin wouldn't hurt either, you know.
You know something? I think I'm going to walk all the way over to Kelly's. Rose always has aspirin there for me.
Good.
You're on your own, buddy.
Hey, don't leave me alone with her. Don't. You said you wouldn't leave me alone, you traitor. What are you looking at?
You?
I'm drunk, so what? It happens, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, especially when you drink so much in such a short time.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm enjoying you for the first time in ages.
You always did enjoy my misery.
Which loves company. You know that, don't you? Misery does love company.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, don't look so suspicious. You know, we are married.
Don't remind me.
Oh, now you don't mean that.
I do mean it. 15 minutes ago, you were yelling your brains out at me.
What do you mean, at the house?
Of course at the house. Have you forgotten? What, are you drunk?
I'm not. No, 15 minutes ago wasn't 15 minutes ago. It was an hour. And that was then. And this is now.
Well, does that make a difference?
Yes. Because now you're drunk.
Oh, and that makes a difference.
And you're also adorable, which is something I will probably deny I ever said.
Don't worry, I won't quote you.
Shut up. No one ever likes a talky drunk.
but Celia, I don't like to see Alan and Monica at one another like that.
It wasn't our fault. Alan started the war.
And I'm the cause of it.
Alan is being nasty and unreasonable.
No, it's not unreasonable, Celia. He gave this house to Monica. He has a right to decide who's a guest in it.
Well, he doesn't have the right to be insulting to you.
Monica has been a good friend to us, and look at how I've repaid her.
Grant, must you carry all this guilt around with you wherever you go, whatever you do?
Don't you realize my mere presence is creating dissension between a happily married couple?
Nonsense. Fighting is a way of life with those two.
All right, Celia, you win. I'll stop blaming myself.
I wouldn't mind if you blame yourself for neglecting your wife.
I'm sorry, Celia. It certainly wasn't intentional.
Grant, we've got to be careful that we don't let our troubles drive us apart.
What did I ever do to deserve you?
I don't know, but you're stuck with me. And remember that whatever happens to you happens to me.
And so the moment of truth arrives.
Untie these ropes, Cassidy. We'll do this any way you want. Knives, guns, fists, I don't care. Just untie the ropes.
You just don't understand, do you?
No, you give me something to understand, man, and I will understand.
It's called obsession. A kind of love most men deny themselves. It's too consuming. It's far too dangerous. You open up your heart to hurt, to weakness, but there is no controlling this love. You would never understand. With me, it started when I first saw her, so young, so beautiful. My Laura. Your innocence. Is that what drove me? Or was it your naivete? It doesn't really matter now, does it?
You're sick, you know that? You are sick!
Perhaps that's exactly what I am.
Well, then you got a problem, man. Get yourself some help.
My obsession is not a problem. It is a blessing. Before I met her, my life had no purpose. Now I live for nothing else.
Doesn't it matter that she hates your guts?
Look, don't make it any worse.
Oh, baby, it don't get no worse.
That is where you are wrong. You ran away, but now you are mine again.
So take me back.
No. No.
Luke, it's the only way.
No! Quiet! If you take her, I'll come after you. I'll find you.
Both of you, or I will end it right now.
Go ahead, man. Nobody cares.
I will regain my self-respect, and I will regain my honor. Nick, Ari, Theodorus, leave us.
But, sir...
Leave us! Bring the car back in 2 hours. 2 hours is all I need. Then we will go.
As you wish.
You watch. You watch carefully, Mr. Spencer.
Ooh. That quick feeling of relief.
Next, will Bill say, "What if I ask you to marry me?" Or, "You're not asking, I'm insisting." Can you predict the right answer? Tune in tomorrow and find out. Now here's yesterday's daytime dilemma and its solution. From all my children.
The review was a personal attack. Don't you understand that? Please, Mike. After all we've meant to each other, please, you can't send me there alone. To face that kind of hostility, to be humiliated, to be laughed at.
How will Mike respond to Erica? Will he say, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," or, "I'll go to keep my eye on you"? Did you predict the right answer? Here's what happens.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
This daytime dilemma has been brought to you by ABC.
Cult's the one on the run as secret agents try to crack an assassination plot in beautiful Hawaii on a special 2-hour Fall Guy. Then share a behind-the-scenes look at life Burt Reynolds style on a special edition of 2020. Greg confronts Tony about his love for Jenny. Don't miss All My Children tomorrow. And now stay tuned for the...